What's up, guys? Hunter Havoc here, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Brown Eyed Lover by Alan Stone. What I like about this song is it uses some really common 7 chords, and the cool thing is they're all movable. So, alright, without further ado, let's get into the song. The song's in standard tuning, so that'd be E, A, D, G, B, E. Cool. Now, the first section of this song starts off with this riff. What I'm doing there is I'm taking my index finger and putting it on the 4th fret on the A string on a C note, and I'm going to roll back and forth between the A and the E and back to the A. So it's be 4, 4, 4, C, C sharp, G sharp, C sharp. Then I'm going to play C sharp again, but I'm going to hammer on to the 6th fret on the A string, which would be our D sharp. Right? After that, we're going to move to the second half of the riff, where we're going to go up to the 7th fret on the A string, or E note, and we're going to do the same roll thing. We're going to hit E and roll up to B on the E string, and roll back down to the E on the A string. So 7, 7, 7. Cool. Then we're going to shift again and put our index finger on the 9th fret, play F sharp on the A string. So far we have this. We're going to hammer on from F sharp to G sharp on the 11th fret on the A string. Then we're going to come down with the index finger and play B on the 9th fret D string. Cool, so here's the whole riff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the chords going on underneath there are C sharp minor 7, D sharp minor 7, and E major 7. Now we're going to use the same. We're going to use the same shape for C sharp minor 7 and D sharp minor 7, and that shape looks like this. It's going to be the 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the D string. We're barring with our index finger, playing the 4th fret on the G string, and on the B string, our middle finger's playing on the 5th fret. So we have C sharp, G sharp, B, and E. 4, 6, 4, 5. Now for our next chord, it's really simple. We just got to take that same exact shape that we have and just move it up 2 frets. 1, 2. Now we're playing a D sharp minor 7, which would be, D sharp, A sharp, C sharp, and F sharp. Cool. Now we have our third chord, which would be E major 7. Same kind of thing. We're leading with our index finger on the A string. So our E note on the A string is going to be the 7th fret. Now in this case, our pinky's going to be doing something else, so we have to use our ring finger on the D string, 9th fret, which would be our B note. So we got E, B. Middle finger is going to go to the 8th fret on the G string. That's going to be playing our D sharp, right? And then our pinky's going to come down here and play the G sharp on the 9th fret B string. So we have E, B, D sharp, E sharp. E, B, D sharp, G sharp. What I like to do for the rhythm is I like to split my right hand up. So I hold my pick, right, and I'll do the bass notes with my pick, and then I'll pluck, kind of doing like this claw crab method with my middle and my ring. And this is what that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the B section of the song has some really cool chords in it. We're gonna see some repeat voicings. We're gonna be using a minor 7 shape and the major 7 shape. So to start off, we're going to play D major 7. So basically the shape that we used to play E major 7, in the first part, we're going to shift down 2 frets and put our index finger on the D note on the A string, D note on the A string, which is the 5th fret, right? Right, so we're just going to go ahead and hold that. We're going to play that for like 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Now our next chord, we're going to shift up to E again. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Back to D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Now we're going to come up to a new chord. This is most commonly known as the Hendrix chord. You know, from like Purple Haze. Or you can use some funk music too. What this is a G sharp 7 sharp 9. So how we're going to play that is we're going to kind of make a little triangle with these 3 fingers, right? And we're going to lead with our middle finger on the 11th fret on the A string. Then our index finger is going to come and play on the 10th fret D string. To close out the triangle, we're going to put our ring finger on the 11th fret G string. And you could actually just use this shape as a 7 chord. So like let's say I wanted to play like an E dominant 7. You could use that shape for that. But we got to add our sharp 9 to make it the Hendrix chord. So what we're going to do for that is we're going to put our pinky on the B string, 12th fret, right? And now we have that sharp 9. So the notes in this chord is G sharp, C, F sharp, and B. So 11, 10, 11, 12. Cool. All right, now from there we're going to go and play A major 7, but instead of using this voicing, we're going to use a lower voicing, an E rooted voicing for this. So how we're going to play that is we're going to put our index finger on the 5th fret on the low E string. We're going to kind of just skip over the A string right here. I usually like to have my index finger mute that out. It's kind of just deadens the note, right? Next, we're going to have our ring finger play the 6th fret on the D string. Alright, it's going to get that G sharp. And then our pinky is going to go underneath that, play C sharp. So you have A, G sharp, C sharp. Then the middle finger is going to come down to the 5th fret on the B string and play that E. So we have A, G sharp, C sharp, E. Same case with this chord as any of the other ones we're learning in this lesson. They're all movable. So like this would be A major 7, come up 2 frets, and that's gonna be B major 7. Cool. Next, we're gonna go play our first chord that we learned in this lesson, C sharp minor 7. Haha. Keep you guys on your toes. Right, so we're gonna go from A major 7 to C sharp minor 7, right? And then we're gonna go to D major 7. Now to play D sharp minor 7 flat 5, we're just gonna take our index finger while we're playing this D major 7 and shift it up 1 fret. So I'm keeping my fingers on the same notes that they are on the D, the G, and the B string. I'm just taking my finger that's on the A string and just shifting it up. Now after that, we just go back up to our Hendrix chord and do like these hits. Here's the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, this is just the general gist of it. Alright, so now we're ready for the outro. It's basically the same thing as the chorus with a couple extra chords added. So our first chord is going to be C sharp minor 7, and then we're going to go down to B over F sharp, and then we're going to play E major, and then G sharp minor 7. We're going to play that by barring with our index finger across the 4th fret, putting our middle finger on the 6th fret A string, playing that D sharp. So we got G sharp and D sharp. Then we're going to get that F sharp. So it's 4, 6, 4, 4, 4. And then we're going to do octaves on B on the A string. So it'd be 2 and 4. So 2 on the A string and 4 on the G string. We're going to slide up to C octave, which would be 3 on the A and 5 on the G. So far we have. Now the rest of it, we're going to do C sharp minor 7, D sharp minor 7, E major 7, G sharp minor 7, and then do the same octave thing. So the whole thing should sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, it's slow. The song ends on an E major 7. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to go check out the cool links in the description below and see what kind of gear I'm using to make these videos happen. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.